Today, we're diving into a topic that everyone can relate to. How do we build confidence when life gets messy? Are you ready? Let's grab your journal. If you do not have a journal, grab a notebook so you can take some notes. Or you can just simply open the Notes app on your phone so that you're able to take some notes. So let's be honest. Life doesn't always go as planned. Sometimes it feels like you're doing everything right and still end up with a big old, what happened? Kind of moment. Maybe your friends stop talking to you out of nowhere, like just one day they just stopped talking to you. Maybe you studied for hours and you still didn't ace that test. Or maybe you're just feeling off, like your confidence may have taken a little bit of a vacation and forgot to tell you that they were taking a vacation. But here's the good news: mess doesn't always mean failure, it just means you're living. And today I'm going to show you how to build your confidence even when things feel totally and orderly and completely out of control. It feels like that. Let's talk about why this matters. Why do you need to build your confidence? Confidence isn't just about feeling cute or walking into a room like you own it. Real confidence goes way deeper than that. It's about trusting yourself. It's about trusting your instinct, even when everything around you feels like it is completely falling apart. Let's look at teen life. It can sometimes feel like a roller coaster ride without a seatbelt. So one day everything is great. You're laughing with your friends. Your outfit is on point. Clock it. Your skin is cooperating, right? And you're thinking, okay, I got this. I am that person. I am the eat person. And then the next day, someone leaves your text message on read, or your teacher calls on you in class when you're not paying attention, or you spill something on your clothes, or you spill something all over your notes, or you trip on your way to your seat, or maybe you even forgot your password or spilled your lunch in the cafeteria. That level of messy. But here's what I want you to know: life gets messy. And when it does, it shakes your confidence. Your confidence starts to wobble. And that's what leads to you comparing yourself to other people, doubting your own abilities, or replaying mistakes in your head like it's your personal highlight. Here is the truth: confidence isn't about having it all together all the time. Confidence is about believing in yourself even when things fall apart. True confidence is quiet. It's not loud or showy. It's steady. It's that voice inside of your head, that your positive self-talk that says, okay, that didn't go just the way I planned it, but I still got this. It's what helps you to bounce back after you stumble. It is what pushes you to try again and again after failure. People who fail forward have a lot of confidence. It is what reminds you that one bad day does not define your whole story. Because here's the thing about messy moments: they are not proof that you are not good enough, but they are proof that you are growing. Every time you go through something hard, your confidence muscle gets stronger. Think about it. When a plant is growing, you ever seen a plant grow? It has to push through dirt. When a plant is growing, it has to push through dirt before it reaches sunlight. Your confidence works the exact same way. So the messy parts, they are your growth zones. So today we're talking about how to keep your inner confidence strong, how to stay grounded, how to be kind to yourself, and unshaken, even when life feels like it is spinning off on its axis and it is spinning out of control. My goal for you is that by the end of this episode, you will have practical ways to rebuild your confidence when life gets complicated, using our grace framework to help refocus, reset, and rise above the mess. So, if you're ready, because here's the thing, confidence isn't perfection. Confidence is more about resilience. It's about saying, yeah, today was rough, but I'm still standing. I'm still learning, and I am still enough. You see, when we're talking about the messiness of life, it's not just about all the small stuff that I mentioned earlier. Sometimes it's big. It's family drama. It is friend drama. It is family stress. It is heartbreak. It is an embarrassment. And it is disappointment. Here's the truth. No one's life is perfectly filtered like those TikTok or Instagram reels that comes across our feed, it's our For You page. Always remember that whenever you see things online, especially TikTok reels, Instagram posts, Instagram photos, Instagram videos, that is somebody's carefully curated experience. Everyone is dealing with something, every single person. I don't care who it is, they're dealing with something. But here's what I want you to know, that when life gets messy, that's when your confidence matters the most. It doesn't mean that you're pretending that everything is okay. It just means that you're saying things are hard, but I am going to handle it. Things are hard, but I got this. Things are hard, but I have the people around me that can support me. That's what confidence is. So let's use the grace framework to walk through exactly how you can build this level of confidence. We're going to start with gratitude. Find something good in the chaos. When life feels like a tornado, gratitude is your anchor. It might sound cheesy, but gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's still right in your life. So the next time life gets messy and you're trying to find gratitude in the chaos, try this. I want you to take 30 seconds to find one good thing in that chaos. Maybe it's your favorite song. Maybe it's a funny meme or the fact that you made it through another day. Sometimes for me, it would just be, listen, I fought through traffic and I made it home safe to my family. That's what I'm going to choose to focus on in the messiness of it. What this does, it grows your confidence, and your confidence then grows when you remind yourself, I can still find light even in the dark. That is the beauty of gratitude. Here's your journal prompt. What's one thing that went right for you today, even if it was something small? Remember, always celebrate your small wins. Reflection is the thing that allows us to own our piece of the mess, and then we learn from that mess. Reflection is truly where your growth happens. Because instead of asking, why me? You want to say, what did I learn from this? Or what can I learn from this? So maybe you were supposed to do a presentation and you didn't do well on the presentation. So instead of you saying that you're terrible at public speaking, why don't you try saying, well, you know what, next time I'll practice more. I'll use my notes differently. I'll create a different type of note cards, something like that. Because reflection helps you to see your setbacks as a setup for your next win. Reflection helps you to see your setbacks as setups for your next win. So Try this week. Write down one situation that did not go quite as planned and one thing it taught you about yourself. We're going to move on to affirmations because what affirmation does for you, it helps you to rebuild your self-talk. Let's be honest. Sometimes the loudest voice is the one in your head that is tearing you down. And it's all in your head. You're the one in your head concentrating and focusing on that negative self-talk. And you're constantly criticizing yourself and constantly tearing yourself down. When life gets messy or when things get messy, it's very, very easy for you to go back into that negative mindset and the negative self talk. Then you start to critique yourself and you start to tell yourself that you're a failure and you can't do anything right or everyone is doing things better than you are. But let me tell you this. Confidence starts with what you say to yourself. No one can tell me that I am not black girl magic. No one can tell me that I am not smart. No one can tell me that I'm not intelligent. So that confidence starts with what you tell yourself. What are you telling yourself in your brain? What is that self talk like for you? So I want to give you some affirmations that I want you to repeat to yourself. I want you to repeat it out to yourself out loud. I want you to stand in front of a mirror and say this to yourself, or I want you to say quietly to yourself when you feel your confidence start to waver. I am growing and I am learning every day. I am learning and I am growing every day. Messy moments don't define me. I can handle hard things. I can handle difficult things. My favorite one, guys, is I am enough. Because people will try to tell you that you are not, but you have to be able to tell yourself that you are enough. So I'm saying to you right now, you are enough. Write this down on post-it notes and post it around your room to remind yourself that you are enough, to remind yourself that you are worthy and you're authentic and you deserve good things. Let's talk about the people that you surround yourself with, and that is your connection. You don't have to do it alone. Confidence does not grow in isolation, it grows through connection. When life gets messy, find a trusted person, your teacher, a friend, your parents, a coach. If you have a pet are great listeners. And let me say this, it is okay for you to say, I am not okay right now. It's okay for you to say you're not okay right now. It doesn't mean you're weak. It makes you real. And sometimes just hearing someone say, same here, makes all the difference. Because oftentimes we're inside of ourselves and we're critiquing ourselves and we're blaming ourselves. And you just go, and the more you do that negative talk and you're not connecting with people and you're not telling somebody you trust, it's very easy to fall into that rabbit hole. But the mere fact that you can tell somebody, you know what, I'm not okay right now. And that person say, you know what, I'm not okay either. It kind of helps. And then you can build each other up. And as you're telling that to a trusted adult, let it be the adult that would support you and help to build your confidence back up. Let's talk about empathy. Empathy in this situation, when life gets messy, give yourself grace. Be kind to yourself and to others. Because empathy isn't just about being nice to others, it's about being gentle with yourself as well. It's by giving yourself grace. It's by recognizing that you are allowed to make mistakes and you are allowed to be a work in progress. What you would not tell your best friend for messing up, then don't tell yourself that either. If you would not yell at your best friend for messing up, then don't yell at yourself either. I want you to know that messy chapters, I want you to know that messy moments are just chapters in your story. They're not the whole book. And when you show empathy to yourself, it becomes easier for you to show empathy to other people who are still struggling, trying to figure life out. So here is a quick confidence reset. I'm going to give you a quick 3-step reset for the next time your confidence takes a hit. We're going to start with 1. Pause and breathe. Take 1 deep breath. Remind yourself this moment isn't forever. Number 2, name the win, even if it's as tiny as I showed up today or I didn't give up. Number 3, move forward with grace. Pick 1 grace action. Is it gratitude, reflection, affirmation, connection, or empathy? And do it right then. Because confidence isn't built in a day. You build it over time with moments like this. So let's repeat your confidence reset. Number 1, pause and breathe. Number 2, name the win. Number 3, move forward with grace. So here is your weekly challenge. I want you to create your own confidence playlist this week. I want you to find songs that make you feel unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I can't sing, but I try. I want you to write down your favorite affirmation. And number 3, choose 1 person to connect with when life gets messy. Here is your challenge for this week. I want you to create your own confidence playlist. How do you create a confidence playlist? Number 1, I want you to fill it up with songs that make you feel unstoppable. What are those songs that once you hear them, it immediately shifts your mood, shifts your mindset? I want you to write down your favorite affirmations, number 2. And number 3, I want you to choose 1 person to connect with when life gets messy. Then every time you feel down, hit play. And remember that you're not broken, you are becoming. We are all becoming. And remember, life doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. You can still shine even in the mess. So until next time, my people, keep living, learning, and growing with grace. And remember, you got this.